A message to the youth of South Sudan: walk away from wars that do not love you. This is not a speech from a politician. It is not a lecture from an elder who already lived their life. It is a direct message to you, the young South Sudanese woman or man standing at a crossroads between the past and the future. Every generation is tested. Yours is being tested with manipulation. Again and again, you are told to fight. You are told your pain has an enemy. You are told violence is honor. You are told your community is under threat, that your neighbor is the problem, that your anger is justified, and that your youth is best spent on the battlefield. But here is the truth they avoid: when the fighting starts, your future is the first casualty. Look honestly at South Sudan today. How many wars have we fought? How many promises have been made? And how many young people are better off because of those wars? If war truly built nations, South Sudan would be the most developed country on earth by now. The old leaders are not lost, they are comfortable. The leaders who incite you to fight are not confused, they are not naive, they are not emotional, they are strategic. They understand one simple fact: a divided youth is easy to control. When young people are busy fighting each other, they do not question corruption. When they are busy burying friends, they do not demand jobs. When they are busy defending community pride, they do not ask why the same faces remain in power decade after decade. These leaders speak the language of sacrifice, but they never sacrifice their own children. They talk about liberation while living off the very systems that keep you poor. They glorify struggle because struggle keeps them relevant. This is not leadership of vision, it is leadership of survival for themselves. War is a trap that only closes on you. They tell you war will bring dignity, but dignity does not come from carrying a gun you do not own, fighting for an idea you did not design, under orders from someone who will never bleed with you. They tell you war will bring recognition, but recognition fades quickly while trauma stays for life. They tell you war will bring change, but history shows us something brutal. Wars change faces, not systems. No one truly wins a war, especially not poor communities. Perhaps powerful countries like the United States can fight wars far from home and still profit politically or economically. But even then, those wars do not benefit you. They do not build your schools, fund your hospitals, or secure your future for you. War only guarantees loss, loss of time, loss of opportunity, loss of life. While you are fighting, the world is building. The most painful part is not even the destruction. It is the comparison. While you are being mobilized, others are being educated. While you are being armed, others are being skilled. While you are being taught who to hate, others are learning how to earn. Look at Kenya not as a rival, but as a mirror of possibility. Kenyan youth face unemployment, political frustration, and inequality too, but millions of them are choosing creation over chaos. They are building digital businesses. They are freelancing globally. They are trading online, editing videos, writing code, running e-commerce shops, managing social media, designing graphics, analyzing data, offering remote services to the world. Many of them work from their bedrooms. Some earn in dollars, some fail and try again, but one thing is clear: they are not waiting for permission, and they are not killing each other to feel important. And yes, your neighbors notice. They notice when South Sudan trends only during conflict. They notice when your youth are known for war instead of innovation. They notice when your potential is wasted again and again. The world has changed quietly and permanently. The world no longer rewards anger, it rewards adaptability. Power today does not come from controlling land with guns, it comes from controlling value with skills. Borders matter less than internet access. Influence comes from networks, not numbers of fighters. A young person with a smartphone, discipline, and a marketable skill can now earn more than a soldier with 10 years of experience. But this reality threatens old leaders, because once young people realize this, they stop being tools, they stop being crowds, they stop being weapons. A skilled youth cannot be easily mobilized. A busy youth does not chant war songs. A financially independent youth asks dangerous questions. War steals the only thing you cannot replace. Money can be lost and regained. Property can be destroyed and rebuilt. Even nations can recover. Time cannot. Every year you spend fighting is a year stolen from learning, experimenting, failing, and growing. While you are holding a gun, someone else is mastering a skill. While you are guarding a checkpoint, someone else is building a portfolio. While you are mourning, someone else is compounding experience. War does not just kill people, it kills momentum, and momentum is everything in the modern world. Creativity is the new form of courage. Walking away from violence is not weakness, it is intelligence. In a system designed to consume your anger, choosing creation is rebellion. Starting a small business is courage. Learning a digital skill is courage. Collaborating across communities is courage. Refusing to be manipulated is courage. Imagine what could happen if the same energy used to mobilize fighters was redirected into building, digital services, and remote work. agriculture value chains and food processing, transport, logistics, and regional trade, media, storytelling, and cultural exports, tech repair, mobile services, and local innovation, small manufacturing, and scalable enterprises. This is how nations rise slowly, quietly, painfully, but sustainably. Ask before you follow. Before you follow anyone into violence, pause and ask yourself, will this leader's children fight beside me? Will this war teach me a skill I can use in 5 years? Will this conflict build something that outlives me? Who profits when the fighting starts? Who rebuilds when it ends? If the answers are unclear, emotional, or wrapped in threats, you already know what is happening. Unity is not a dream, it is a strategy. People who trade together rarely kill each other. People who depend on each other economically protect peace instinctively. Your neighbor is not your enemy. Your enemy is a system that benefits when you stay angry, poor, and divided. The leaders who fear unity are the ones who lose power when unity succeeds. Redefine what a hero looks like. The next generation of heroes will not be remembered for battles fought but problems solved, not for enemies killed but opportunities created. Real legacy is built in classrooms, workshops, online platforms, farms, studios, and businesses, not mass graves. South Sudan does not lack brave youth. It lacks leaders willing to step aside and let that bravery build instead of destroy. Choose the future on purpose. The harder path is not war. War is easy. War requires no imagination. The harder path is discipline, learning, patience, collaboration, long-term thinking, but that harder path is the only one that leads somewhere worth going. The world is moving fast. You can either be dragged by a past that profits from your pain, or you can design a future that finally belongs to you. No one wins your wars for you, but you can win your life for yourself. And that victory, quiet, creative, and constructive, is the one that truly matters.